everyone, it's Miss Amy from Camden Public Library, and today we are going to make these faux stained glass, which I love. So here's one that I started with some other fun shapes in it. So I'm going to show you how to do this really simply. So what you need is black paper, a bunch of colored tissue paper, all different colors of it so that you can cover it, scissors and glue. And what I have done is I've cut just a bunch of thin strips, and it doesn't matter what size or whatever. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally cut this in half. You could do the whole thing, but half is good, especially for a small project. So what I'm going to do it is I'm going to fold it in half, but I'm not going to crease it like really like a lot. I'm just folding it in half so that I can cut a rectangle out of it, and then it will pop right down. So there is my frame, okay, so that you can see, and I'm going to flip this over so that you can see the back. This where all of the tissue paper is, but you can't see it from the front. It looks great from the front. You can see how the light comes through. It's great. So what I'm going to do is, now that I have a bunch of strips, I am just going to start laying the strips down on here, and you want to make sure that you have like everything connected. If you want to be able to do like a circle or something, you're going to do a circle the same way we just did that fold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it. I could even do like a diamond shape. So let's see if we do a diamond shape. So here is the triangle. It's on the fold, and on the fold I'm just gonna go up just a little bit, and like that. And the key thing is you need to make sure that you are on the fold. And then when I open it up, I have this beautiful shape, which then I can use in my stained glass. I could do this one, circle, just fold it in half, cut the circle, cut the edge, and then I have that to be able to use. Okay, so I'm going to start gluing down so that you can see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just take a little, and it's okay if the strips kind of pop off the edge right now, because I can just go back and trim them. So you're going to see that the edges hang off. That's okay, because I'm going to go and trim that after. So I'm going to use my diamond shape right there. So I'm going to do a little right there, and a little bit right there. Making sure that it is super flat. Okay, that's really, really important. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit there and a little bit there. And I'm gonna do it so that I get a little space in that corner. So you can see that I have a little space in the corner. So that will be one of my shapes. Okay, I'm gonna use this big one. And I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go across like that. I'm gonna do a little one So you're just gonna keep going until you have the amount of like blank or small spaces that you want in your, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, see how this, right there, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take one of these, let's see, I'm gonna go here, so I'm gonna snip that. There, I'm gonna go here and here. Okay, so that one right there, I'm gonna have to snip that little edge off so that it's not in, well, I mean, I guess I don't have to, but I'm going to. And then let's see, yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit right there. Right like that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, so I like this. These are nice sized shapes. I might do one more little one right here, just to break it up. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Okay, so I'm gonna put that on there. Okay, so now that I have all of those shapes, what I'm gonna first do is cut, I'm gonna trim all the edges off right to the edge, okay? Let's see, ooh, there's a little nip there and a little something there. Okay, ooh, and this one right here. Okay, good. So there we have that. And then what we're gonna do is start putting tissue paper down. So I'm gonna swap these out so that you can see, so that I can start doing this. So I'm gonna flip it over, and on one side, I need to make sure that my tissue paper doesn't go outside the framing of the black, because if it does, then it will not, it'll show, and we don't want it to show. Okay, so here's some peach, so I gotta put this where I can see it. So I'm gonna snip, get it right there. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna go right around the edge, like that, right around, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put that on nice and flat, so it totally covers it. There we go. Okay, and see on the back, that's what it looks like. Okay, so now let's see, another color that we don't have. How about some pink? We don't have any green in this one. We have dark green, not light green. So we'll take a piece of that. How about a piece of orange, light blue? Okay, so let's see. I think I'm gonna do a little snip right here, just to add just a teeny bit more, because that's gonna be a hard one to keep on there. Okay, so go like that. There we go. So now what I can do, Okay, so I can do that. Put that right on there. Okay, go right around the outside edge, like that. Good. All right, and then put that down. Okay, so then some orange. Let's do orange. Orange. I can kind of see in here because I don't want it to overlap. Okay, so now go all the way around like that. Whoops. And then, oops, here we go. Good, just like that. Okay, let's see, little teeny one like that. Nope, not quite big enough. A little bit bigger. Okay. Yep. And right there, I see a little bit of that tissue paper that's got to get cut off so that we cannot see it. Okay. I'm going to do a little square here. Like that. Okay, so let's do a rectangle here. Okay, there we go. So we go right over that, down the edge and up. And there we are. Blue. Okay, so, ooh, it's really coming out. You can do it like this or whatever. You can see in the window, super pretty. Love it. Just keep going and keep doing all of them so that you end up with, you started with this, and then cut the square out of the middle to have a frame, use little strips, cut some out, paste them on, trim them off, and then start gluing. And from the back it looks terrible, and from this front it's beautiful. Happy creating, and anybody can do this. This would be a great activity, a great STEM activity on fitting and math concepts and geometry so that it fits right. You could do it for church, you could do it in honor of Martin Luther King, tons and tons of things, or just to make your windows pretty, or a medieval unit, whatever. Hugs, happy creating. It's Amy.